5 seconds to go. Start. Forcing a marriage to continue when it has become a source of unhappiness and conflict undermines the very purpose of the institution of marriage. In the present case, the interests of both the parties are best served by allowing both parties to move on with their lives independently. In view of the above, this court upholds the judgment of the High Court granting a decree of divorce to the respondent. The appellant's submissions are rejected as lacking in merit both on procedural and substantive grounds. This court reiterates that cruelty, long separation, and irretrievable breakdown of marriage as established in this case and thus provide sufficient justification for dissolving the marriage. While granting the decree of divorce, we deem it appropriate to award permanent alimony to the appellant wife and the party's daughter. Although the appellant wife has not specifically claimed any monetary relief or maintenance during these proceedings, it is right and equitable to grant such relief considering the financial status of the parties, their professional backgrounds, and the larger interest of justice. The financial independence of a party does not preclude the High Court from granting maintenance if it is necessary to secure dignity, social standing, and financial stability post divorce, especially in cases where the marriage has subsisted for a long period. It is undisputed that both the appellant and the respondent are software engineers and were earning handsomely at the time of their marriage more than 2 decades ago. It is reasonable to infer that their respective incomes must have increased substantially over the years. However, considering the dynamics of their separation and the financial burdens the appellant may have borne during the protracted litigation, this court finds it necessary to award her a lump sum permanent alimony of rupees 50 lakhs only to secure her financial independence and ensure that she can lead her life with dignity. As observed in Kiran Jyoti Mani versus Anish Pramod Patel, the concept of maintenance and alimony encompasses a right to sustenance that allows the spouse to live in a manner suited to her status and standard of living, and the aim is not to penalize the husband. Further, this court recognizes the responsibility of both parents toward the well being, education, and future prospects of their child. Although the daughter may be of an age where she is approaching independence, the financial support provided through this judgment will be instrumental in meeting her educational needs as well as expenses related to her future marriage. A sum of rupees 50 lakhs only is therefore awarded to the daughter for these purposes. This is in line with the principles of safeguarding the interests of children suffering under distress of such prolonged matrimonial disputes between the parents. Both parents share the duty of ensuring the daughter's well being and future security, and this financial provision will contribute to fulfilling that duty. In granting permanent alimony and financial support, this court is mindful of the principles laid down in Rajneesh versus Neha. The factors to be considered while awarding maintenance or alimony include the duration of the marriage, the earning capacities of the parties, their age and health, their standard of living, and their financial and non financial contributions to the marriage. Here, the appellant had spent substantial time during the pendency of the litigation without the emotional or financial support of the respondent. Moreover, granting a lump sum as permanent alimony ensures finality and reduces the scope for future litigation between the parties. While the appellant is presumably capable of earning, she has undoubtedly faced financial and emotional setbacks due to the prolonged litigation and separation. Similarly, the financial provision for the daughter ensures her welfare is not compromised due to the breakdown of the marital relationship between her parents. For the reasons stated above, this court directs the respondent husband to pay a sum of rupees 50 lakhs only to the appellant as permanent alimony and an additional rupees 50 lakhs only to their daughter for her education and future expenses, such as her marriage. These payments shall be made within 4 months from the date of this judgment. Consequently, the appeal is dismissed, the decree of divorce is upheld, and the maintenance amount above granted is directed to be paid by the respondent to the appellant and their daughter within the time specified above. There shall be no order as to cause. Stop.